name is Margo Stedman, and I am the Education and Community Engagement Director for the Rockford Symphony Orchestra. I am responsible for all of the education and outreach programs that the Symphony puts on. For students, that would include our annual youth concert, any direct outreach we do in schools with small ensembles or guest artists that come. I oversee the Rockford Symphony Youth Orchestra, all of the administrative things that need to be done for that, things on our website, that nature. For adults, we have our Sound Bites luncheon series with Steve Larson, a podcast series, and then I track all of our outreach attendance numbers for things like our pre-concert lectures. Some years we do special education lectures, anything under that category. I'm also the primary grant writer for the Symphony because many of our programs that are grant funded are our education and outreach programs, and so I write all of those grants. And then I'm also the certified database administrator for our office, and I do a lot of website updating and wear lots of different hats. So music is an integral part of my job because I use a lot of music history knowledge when I'm putting together educational programming, when I'm writing educational notes for programs, when I'm helping direct podcast topics, things like that. And then even being able to read music and having theory knowledge when I'm working with the youth orchestra to answer questions or to prepare all of their music, to make sure that I know I can read the score and that I know what parts are coming. When we do educational youth concerts, I host them, so I sing and do that, but being able to look at a writer and say, okay, we have a guest artist coming, this is what they'll need, it's really helpful to have my background in music. My undergraduate degree is in music, voice specifically, and I did a minor in communications. I went to a small liberal arts school in Florida, so the liberal arts background gave me a broad overview of things as well as the specialization in music. And then after I did that, I went to American University in Washington, D.C., and I did a master's in arts management. It's kind of like an MBA with a focus on nonprofit arts. So I did half my classes in the arts school and half of them in the MBA school. And we had to take regular things like marketing classes, but all of our case studies were on nonprofit arts organizations. And then specialized classes like grant writing, development, things like that. My graduate degree in particular in arts management gave me a real foundation for what I do now. I think a lot of it are things that you definitely could gain through job experience, but doing the master's degree gave me a leg up, and it also introduced me to resources that I still use every single day and gave me access to a really wide alumni network of people that do the same things that I do, and I still draw on those weekly resources now. It's always funny, it depends on what set of projects I'm working on. You know, you always have a project that you're working on that you like less than the other things, so that's the one that usually feels like work. Although I truly do enjoy all aspects of my job. I mean, some days I will get buried in a spreadsheet and absolutely love it, and then some days it'll feel like work because I have another project going on that feels more fun to me at the time. I think one of the most rewarding things to me is connecting people together, that community engagement part of my job, that I can really be a hub for people in the community that are passionate about classical music and just music in general, whether it's singing or playing an instrument or playing the piano, and affirming people, I guess, that no matter what your interest is in music, that it's completely valid and it's necessary for the world to run. I mean, we need people that love music, we need people that play music, we need people that write music, we need all of it for the whole ecosystem, as it were, to function. And so just encouraging and connecting people on that is one of the most rewarding things that I get to do. So when I went away to school, I didn't know what I wanted to major in, and my mom said to me, well, you know, no one works in the field they get their college degree in, so just get a degree in what you like, because whatever you major in, that's what you're gonna spend most of your time doing, is classes in that. And then after that, you'll just go get a job. Like, you get a college degree and you get a job. That's what she encouraged me to do. Do what you love. And I was like, well, I love singing the most. And she's like, all right, do that. So I did. I said I was gonna be a music major. And, about my junior year of college, people said, oh, what are you gonna do with your music degree? Are you gonna be a teacher? Or are you gonna, and I was like, I don't know. And it was kind of obvious that I didn't have a great set of skills to be an amazing teacher. And so I started interning in an office. An organization was housed on my college campus, the Bach Festival Society of Winter Park, and they were an oratorio society, which means they did large choral works with an orchestra. And, I started helping out. I sang in the choir and looking around at people in the office and thinking, well, this is their jobs. Like, they're interacting with musicians every day, they're supporting music, and I love organizing things. I really like putting things together. And so I was like, maybe this could be my job. And so I started thinking about it, looking into it, and realized that getting a master's degree would kind of give me a leg up and put me ahead in that. And I researched programs and found one that I liked, and here I am. About 2 weeks ago in a Zoom meeting, my pastor really asked all of us, what is God teaching you through this quarantine time, through being alone? And I hadn't really stopped to think about that. And once I did, it has opened up a whole new world for me. I'm seeing silver linings and just having more gratitude for everyday things, and I am learning more about myself. So I would encourage all of you to think about what you're learning about yourself during this time while you're not in your normal routine, and is God teaching you anything through that? Because I think that can open up a whole new world of possibilities, of things you might not have realized about yourself or really taken time to identify. And that can be something that's really cool.